Blessed day, my people. So it seems like Usain Bolt is reacting to Shacarri Richardson placing fifth in the 100 meters race yesterday at the US trials. You understand, people? And a lot of persons are shocked because Shacarri is actually running some good times off recently. So some people can't figure out how she actually came fifth. And Usain Bolt actually made a post over on his Twitter page right after the race done run with Shacarri. And a lot of persons feel like he is actually reacting to Shacarri race. So I'm going to read the article to you guys, and you guys can tell me what you think, if you don't think he's actually reacting to it, or is Usain Bolt just making a post? Because the last time him actually said some stuff about Shacarri, remember she did actually diss him, you understand? She said Usain Bolt must not speak on her name unless, I don't even remember because it has been so long ago, people, even though it's not like donkey years, but I don't remember exactly what she said. But her response to Usain Bolt at that time, it wasn't really good. You see me, I want to know, say Shacarri might not have no pity and all of them things there. You see me? But anyway, people, before I go into the topic no further, make sure you like this video, make sure you subscribe if you don't subscribe yet, and turn the notification bell on. That way you can get notified when I post a new video. So what I'm going to do now, my people, is actually read the article to you guys, and then we're going to talk about it a little bit and stuff like that. You see me? So this is what the story is saying. Usain Bolt reacts to Shacarri's disappointing fifth place run in 100 meters. Usain Bolt is seemingly shocked and left speechless after American sprinter Shacarri Richardson placed fifth in the 100 meters race yesterday, June the 23rd, and did not qualify for the US 100 meters team. Bolt posted the words to his Twitter page just after the 22-year-old finished the race, and based on the wide speculations, he is referring to her disappointing results and the fact that the overly confident athlete will not be competing in the 100 meters at the upcoming World Athletics Championship in Eugene, Oregon. Several persons have since reposted and commented on the post, with most of them making a joke of the subtle comment that Bolt left, and a lot of persons were reacting. Shacarri Richardson is infamous for the Jamaican crowd for her boastful comments when it comes to her performance on the tracks, and even more so, her ability to defeat the Jamaican female athletes. However, to date, she has not been able to keep that promise in the past. However, Usain Bolt has offered the American sprinter wise words of encouragement, and during an interview with the New York Post, he advised her to train harder and to focus and not to say too much. So those were the words that Usain Bolt left for Shacarri, telling her to actually stay focused, not to come out and brag or say certain things, because once you come on the internet and you brag and you act like you're the cream or the crap, you're the best of the best and all of that, you have to go keep that word. You have to go keep that promise. You understand what I say? And we know say Jamaicans don't forget about things. That's why to this date, when time our name is brought up, like even on the Observer page or the Gleaner or, you know, like all those media platforms, Jamaicans always react to her in a negative way. You understand what I say, people? Because you don't know, I guess you left a bad taste in their mouth, as where people would have said. Yes, what I say, and you don't know, first impressions last, right, people? So I think even if she like extend an olive branch and she wanted to sweep certain things under the rug, you could probably still have some of them people who just have her up certain way. Yes, what I say, people? So I guess Usain Bolt, him kind of choose him words correctly or wisely, because the last time he tried to offer her some words, she never want it. You see me? She said to him, said, don't speak for my name if you not speak something another, something another. I can't even bother for really check what she said. I guess you can Google it and you will see what she did say. You see my people, but you know, the people them feel like say Usain Bolt is actually reacting to it. Till some people even said, I'm going to show you some of the comments them. Zane, after Usain Bolt left that comment, one person said, Shacarri 11.31 with the sad face emoji. You see me? Somebody say, is it 11:30 where you at me G? People are put laughing emoji and all them type of thing there because they don't know, say people feel like say Usain Bolt is just reacting to Shacarri Richardson and stuff. And of course I am not confirming that he is, but based upon the time that he actually did this, people would have feel like say that him do. You make the post right after the race finish, people are going to say, no man, Usain Bolt, legendary sprinter, make a post now. It's most a reason why I made that post. Why after she made that post here? You understand what I say? Even though it's not much, it's not like him actually tag her and say, yo, you know, me did I expect more from you and this and that, even though we're not going to see that because Usain Bolt tag Shacarri. Me not think we're going to see that, people, you see me? But let me know what you guys think about that post that Usain Bolt made. And according to the article, Usain Bolt is seemingly shocked at Shacarri coming 5th place. You understand what I say, people? And also, me did I listen to somebody not too long ago, Zayn, on YouTube, and you know, I listened a little bit of the review that he was doing. He was actually talking about Shacarri going into the trials for the 200 meters over this weekend, Zayn. And him feel like say Shacarri might not excel in the 200 meters because that is not where her strong point is. You see me? I understand where I say still. So, you know, I guess people will have a lot of high hopes for her to do well in the 200 meters. Maybe them don't want to put up too much of a high hope. You understand what I say? So, what for watch and see? And I guess that is based on the persons them who she will be running against. You don't know, say maybe they have like a strong point as it relates to the 200 meters and stuff. But as I say, my people, I'm going to watch and see what I go on. You see me? Me keeping updated. Of course, I don't know. I'm going to keep updated as it relates to Ilian, Shellyan. You don't know where I follow up a little bit of race and this and that, but you don't know my YouTube channel is not based on sports. We just talk about, you know, a little bit of mix up, a little bit of this, a little bit of sports. You don't know. We keep it mostly local, but as it relates to Shacarri, I don't know, me keep on updated when it comes to she and stuff. So make sure to subscribe if you don't subscribe yet and turn the notification bell, and that way you get notified when I post a new video. Is it, my people? Bless upon yourself until I drop the next video. I'm out.
All right, Otto. Let's talk to the folks. I mean, we know why they're here. People want to know what happened. What say you of the women's 100?
If you are a Shacarri fan, you were expecting her to come and deliver because she has been talking and the hype has been. But for people who understand the 100, she hasn't run a race in 9 weeks. You trying to tell me somebody who hasn't run a race in 9 weeks is going to come and defeat the 3 people who were just on the Olympic podium? So I know that we have to sell this, and this was always going to get a lot of eyeballs. But I think people who want to understand the 100 just looked at this race and went, it's going to be very difficult for Shacarri in this race because you're running. I mean, I went and what did I say when I came up from watching Elaine Thompson-Herah?
Otto came up and saw Elaine, said 10-4. I said 10-4? So he called it. He saw. But here's the thing, Otto. Here's what we're balancing, right? On the one hand, obviously now seeing the race, we can say, look, they were sharp, right? But you can also say they might have been fatigued. But when Shacarri put out the video with the, you know what I mean?
And that's the thing.
We're expecting her to at least show up, right? We're expecting her to at least be in the mix.
Yes, there's no question about it. And I think everybody affiliated with her would have been a little bit surprised. But the truth is, you know, she gave up. But the thing that bothers me the most about today is that the story of this race is going to be, oh, Shacarri Richardson got last. That's not the story of this race. You know what the story of this race is? 10.54, and now Elaine Thompson was within 0.05 of a second of the world record. The world record nobody thought could ever be approached. And now it's like she's this far away from it. Flojo's record, she's this far away. That should be the story. Yes, of course, it's going to be the USA versus Jamaica, and the fans love that. But the story of this race is 10.54. There wasn't that much wind, Sanya.
Wasn't that much wind. I mean, you're right. Like, obviously, it's fair for us to talk about the matchup because there was so much hype. Everybody was expecting the showdown between the Jamaicans and Shacarri. But you're right. We cannot, you know, it's like our producers always say, you come in and you're prepared, but you got to talk about what you see. And what we saw was one of the best performances ever at 100 meters, and a woman who could potentially break Flojo's 10:49. I mean, will she run any more races? Because the other thing, too, that people always say, when you're in the form now is when she should chase the record, because next year you don't know what's going to happen. You know what I mean?
Remember that in between her wins in Rio and this year, she hasn't won anything, Elaine Thompson-Herah, because Achilles flares up. If I am her coach and watching this 10.5 today, I'm like, where can Can we go somewhere with altitude? Can we go somewhere where we know there's fast sprints? Because she is ready to take some serious shots at that record. If anything, she needs somebody to step up. I don't know if she's going to get into a race with Kellyanne or something. She needs somebody running 10.6 to run 10.4. Right now, there's nobody on the planet that's running that fast.
Yeah. The other thing that people are saying that I do want to clear up on behalf of our NBC team is that obviously after the race, Shacarri was walking by Lewis. Lewis grabbed her. We did also get